Hello everybody, it's Citizens United and it's Man City 3, Everton 0. Great game in the Etihad. We got the victory. It was needed. Well, for the first half hour, it was pretty boring. I was zoning in and out, but after that, we came into the game. We always controlled it from start, but we came into it a little bit more. We dominate possession, as you'd expect, passing it around outside the 18-yard box, toying with Everton a little bit, and we got our goals as well. Great performance all around. I think everyone did really well. The preview, we had Sterling and Mahrez starting. And it was almost the case. We had Sterling start, but we didn't have Mahrez. We had Palmer instead. I was surprised to see Foden start on the left. And Sterling as well on the right. Usually Sterling's on the left, but with Foden there, Sterling played right, which I think is the right play. Mix up a little bit because Sterling's not been great for us for the last 18 months or so. So try a different position. And it worked out all right. He got his goal, which is nothing to be disappointed by. But yeah, let's start in defence. Obviously, we had Ederson in goal. He had a solid game. I mean, he didn't have anything to do save-wise, but he's passing the ball around nice, calm, and collected. And he played the sweeper role really nicely as well. Left back, Cancelo again. He's probably the best left back in the league at the moment. Is he the best right back? I don't know. I'd put Walker there. A lot of people put Trent, but Cancelo at the moment, undroppable. You can't not play him. That ball into Sterling for Sterling's goal on the half-time marker. Outside of his right foot, beautiful swinging, and Sterling finished first time. Great balling. And Cancelo had a brilliant performance around. He got up and down the box, up down the pitch, and from box to box. He attacked well, he defended well. He did a really good job. Solid performance. Wasn't Diaz in centre half, it was Laporte and Stones, and they both did really well. I think they both played brilliantly this season when they played. Obviously, they've both had Diaz alongside them when they have. I think it's the first time they played with each other this season. They did a good job. I thought they were solid. Again, kept a clean sheet, so no complaints there. Obviously, right back Walker, he had a great game. Bombing up and down that wing as usual, overlapping on the outside. And yeah, defending as you'd expect with his pace. Midfield, we had Bernardo Silva. Effortless, man. He makes the game look so easy, the way he controls the ball, the way he is in possession. He looks like he's so strong considering how he looks. I mean, I think he's my height or something like that, and he's, you know, he doesn't like this much about him, but the way he handles it, the balance he has to keep it, the run past plays, the switch direction, he's brilliant. I love him. And I'm so glad he scored as well. And I said that at the time, he got that goal, not because it was luck or anything like that. Obviously, the deflection went his way, but he doesn't stop running. He was running in that goal. He anticipated it. He was the first one to react. He's the first one that saw the ball change direction. And yeah, he got his goal, and he deserved that for the way he worked. In midfield with him alongside was Gundogan. I thought Gundogan had a decent game. He, you know, passing's always great. He's cool on the ball. He can switch the play as well on the diagonal. You know, he dictates play, and he was the captain. You know, overall, okay game. Wasn't anything special. Wasn't anything bad. And obviously, Rodri in defensive midfield. People don't give Rodri enough credit. Rodri is playing basically two roles. If you look at every other team in the league, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, you know, these teams and West Ham, things like that, they use two defensive midfielders. They use two DMs. We play one. We play Rodri, and he does the role really well. He's there on his own. He sweeps up. He looks after the defense. He supports the attack. And today he's got what a screamer, right foot, first time smash. I will say Delph, who was closing him down for that, should have probably got a tackle in or at least challenged him, but I think he kind of bottled it a little bit. So Rodri was getting there, and you probably didn't expect him to shoot because we don't often shoot from that thing, but Rodri is his fourth goal for us, and I think they've all been outside the box in the Premier League. Great finish, great goal. Pickford, no chance. So yeah, Rodri man of the match, and he deserved it as well. Like I said, he sweeps up really well. People do not give him enough credit. You know, he does all the hard work that no one really sees, and a lot of people won't give him credit because on the highlights on Match of the Day and things like that, you won't often say, oh, you know, DM made a tackle in midfield, who cares? You're only going to see the pass that leads to a goal or a chance or the goal itself. You know, and Rodri doesn't really get that because he's never in them highlight reels. But today he's going to be because of his goal, and I think they're going to show a bit more Match of the Day as well, showing him how he defends. So well done, Rodri. And also, for DM, he's so calm and so strong on the ball. I've seen him muscle, like all season I've seen him do it. Controls the ball. He's surrounded by 2 or 3 players, keeps it, no panic, just turns and passes it on. Nothing special. No, he doesn't do anything fancy with it. He doesn't hit with the outside of his foot or anything. He just keeps hold of the ball, and he keeps the team moving forward. And that's what we want from him. That's what he does well. Fantastic. honestly, no complaints. No complaints about Rodri. He's incredible. I want to give a little note as well to how what Guardiola is doing with us. He's been with us for a few years now, and people have said, he goes out and buys a new player, 50 million here, 50 million there. But today, shown that he's putting a little bit more faith in different kind of strategy in our academy. He played Palmer today. He started Palmer up front on his own. Was he ready for it? Possibly not. I mean, I don't think Palmer's particularly, I don't think he's strong enough yet. I know he's we like our short plays, our small plays, but you still got to be strong on the ball like Bernardo, like Foden is. These players do use their strength. And with Palmer up front, it just felt like we lacked that. I know we're playing Everton with, Everton are a very physical team anyway. They're very strong. They're going to stick a foot in on you. They're going to tackle you. They're going to foul you. They do that from up front with Richarlison all the way through the midfield and into their defence as well. But Palmer, he wasn't probably ready to lead the line on his own yet. Maybe he dropped him a bit further back in midfield. He could have done a little bit better. But I still think he did all right. He closed the ball down well. He kept running. He didn't give up. I don't know if his assist counts for Bernardo since it was a shot that deflected his way, but hopefully it counts as an assist. I think he could have had a couple of goals as well. There was a point when Walker played really well with him, and he ran through and he chipped the ball in to his feet, and he just he mishit it. A couple more chances or another day, I think he would have got a goal. But Palmer, I'm looking forward to seeing more in the future. I know it's before that, I think he only played 22 minutes in the Premier League this season. Coming off the bench at the end of the games, but today he played the full 90 pretty much, right from the start, and solid performance, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. I will say I want to see the Lap given a chance in the first team, whether it's in the Cup or the League or whatever, but other than that, yeah, not bad. And also, McAtee came on in the end. I only saw 3 minutes of him. He's considered prolific in the youth team, scores goals. And today, I can kind of see that. I mean, there was a point when I think it was Bernardo gave him the ball in 8-9 yards out, something like that. He should have hit it first time, but he controlled it. But he didn't panic. He kept hold of the ball. He didn't try and lash a shot away in the defense, which was going to be pointless. He kept hold of the ball. He took it outside the box, and he recycled it. And I think he held it off from 2 Everton players. So he did really well there. And it was only a few more minutes. And he did get one shot way off, which was, well, wide. He had no chance of scoring that really anyway, realistically. We're looking forward to seeing more of him. And again, I like to Delap in there. A little note about Sterling as well. Sterling got his goal. I thought he did all right. But again, for the last 18 months, he's not really been playing well. He's not done great. And the City fans are starting to get on his back a little bit, which is a shame because he has had good times with it. I remember the last minute goals, against Southampton, against Bournemouth. He scored in point goals, scored a penalty for us in the Carabao Cup against Chelsea to win it for us in the penalty shootout. He's had some good moments with us, but I think the last 12 or so months, it's just shown that it's time for him to move on, and the City fans are just getting on his back. And if you look at the second half, when he had that chance to score his second, the ball comes in from Walker on the right-hand side. Nice little ball, perfect, straight to his feet. Pickford scrambling to get across the goal, and Sterling thought too much about it, and that's his mistake. He's done it before. If you watch the All or Nothing City one, you can see. I think there's a conversation there between Arteta and Pep when they're saying Sterling thinks too much on the ball, and you can see it in his... the way the ball comes across, he should have just hit it first time. Left foot, right foot, edit, I don't care. Just hit it first time. If the keeper saves it, so what? But if he doesn't, it's in the back of the net. But he doesn't. He goes to take a touch with his left, completely messes up, falls on the floor, and he clear. And Sterling's got to get rid of that part of his game. Whether it's a confidence thing, whether, he's just one of those people that just think too much. I mean, I think too much, but I'm also not football in front of the goal. If I am, I'm just hitting that ball, and that's what he should have done there. And if he does that, the City fans are not going to get on his back as much. But it's just, maybe he just tries too hard. And it's a shame, really, because if he'd scored that, I mean, you could have said he had a good game, and yeah, look forward to the next game with him in. But I don't say you're playing with PSG just from that one miss, because it's shown that he's not, he's not really back to where he was. He's suffering in front of goal, and it's just not fair to keep him on there. And in terms of Mahrez and that as well, you can see, I said it after the United game, Pep, you can see what players Pep trusts at the moment by who he plays. He's not been playing Mahrez a lot. He's been bringing Mahrez off the bench in games. He's not playing him in the big ones. He's not playing him in the league. I think he's been playing him in the Champions League and the Cup games, but he's not playing him in the league as much. And I think that just goes to show that Pep is moving on from these kind of plays. And when you've got people like Foden who's stepped up to the mark, and got Palmer through into the team, and Bernardo's out of this world at the moment, there's a lot of competition in that midfield. And those players that we relied on a couple of years ago, like Sterling, like Mahrez, we might see them moving on in January. You know, at least one of them. Probably not both, but at least one of them I'd expect to move on. And I'd expect it to be Sterling as well. I don't think Mahrez is going to want to go, but I know Sterling's going to want to go with his contract talks and things like that. Not working out too well. So let him go, move him on and get the money while we can, because I think the more we keep Sterling, the low price we're going to get from his value's going down the longer we keep him. So it's time that we separate from him. But yeah, great day. We won 3-0 after Chelsea's win yesterday, 3-0 Leicester, who were pretty poor. And Liverpool's win against Arsenal, who were also pretty poor. If it wasn't Ramsdale, that would have been 8 or 9. We had to win today. We had to keep it up. And we have done. We're back in second place. And I feel good after the international break as well. We beat United before that. And I was concerned because the home games against Crystal Palace were poor, Southampton. We had to win this game. And we did. So well done, boys. Great win, great performance as well, easily done. I'm not even sure Everton had attack on target, like a shot on target. I don't think they did. I know there was a ball that was whipped in the first half that Edison caught, but I think that's going to count as a cross. I'm not sure. But yeah, great day. Winter months are still here. Well, winter months are definitely here now, so make sure to wear the big coat next matches. And yeah, thanks for watching and checking out. And before you go, please do like and subscribe to the video. Honestly, it would mean a lot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking time out. If you've got any comments, please leave them in there and I will get back to you on my thoughts as well. Thanks for watching and checking us out.